Hi there, welcome to Scofield Farm. This is kind of a random little thing I'm going to tag on to whatever video I'm doing, but I got this beautiful aerated compost tea from a local grow store in town. They were saying they're giving a gallon away for free. I want to try it on my potted citrus. So my potted citrus are looking kind of yellowing. Their fruit looks amazing, but I just want to give them a little boost of nutrients. This stuff is like the most amazing thing. I was talking to the guy who made it, and he said that it's like how when we eat yogurt, it's not mostly for the nutrients, it's actually the beneficial bacteria in it, the probiotics, that actually is good for our body, and that's what this does for plants. So I'm going to put this in my beautiful potted citrus, and I can't wait to see how good it does. My middle son has thought about starting a worm farm where he wants to offer worm teas, and he's researching it all, and so this is kind of a taste of what that will be like. I mean, I will benefit if he does that, so I am greatly encouraging it. But yeah, this is really exciting to have this to use. What an amazing gardening community we have around here. Okay, we're gonna open it up, and I'm just gonna pour a little bit. He said I could dilute it with non-chlorinated water. I do not have that kind of water filter here, so I'm just gonna do just a very little bit on my plants to give them the boost that they need. Okay, let's see if I can film this one-handed. I'm gonna pour a little bit on there. Just a little boost of nutrition to each plant. So many mandarins on there, it makes me so happy. Just wanna keep that thing doing well. My lime tree, it's the only way we've been able to get limes to grow here and survive is in this beautiful potted pot. Got the pot at Costco, and my limes are so great. I don't even have to cover them in the winter. I just put them over against the house. They get the heat from the house. They have the eaves over them. They love it. This is one of the ones that was yellowing a little bit that I actually thought that motivated me to go get this. Look at those grapefruit. Stunning. Oh my goodness, I'm going to smell like this compost tea. I'm spilling it on myself. Okay. All right. I'm gonna save a little bit to go out and do my little Meyer lemon tree that is near my bedroom. I tend to forget to take care of that one as much as I take care of my mandarin grove and all these pots. I need to give it a boost as well. All right, I'm gonna do my last little thing. I'll show you this tree. I love this tree. It was a gift from my husband for my 40th birthday, right when we closed on this house. I just absolutely love it, and it's actually doing really well right now. Here it is, my dwarf Meyer lemon tree, and it struggled for a while because we hadn't amended the soil very well when we first planted it. So we amended late, and this should give it, oh my goodness, this should give it some good love. There we go. Nice. Produce for me, little tree. You can do it. There's actually a couple lemons in there. My lemon tree in the front of the house actually has a lot of lemons, but the one that is the most special to me is this one right here, because it's the one outside my window. I have lavender, as you can see, lemon and mint all together, and that's something I just love. Now I know you totally want to see how I care for my starts. I bottom water them. My son did this for me to help out because it was so hot today, and I left them out 24 hours, but it's not good for them to sit in the excess water really long, especially these little tiny lettuces. These lettuces, they soak it up faster, but these, they will get waterlogged and sometimes get wilt. So I move them, then I dump the water on something like my lemon tree so that I don't waste it. Oh my goodness. So the whole time I'm doing this with my plants, look at this. Look at this. I don't even, you can tell. It's so bad. Huge, huge holes. And it's these girls and guys just staring at me. Just staring at me while they make a mess. That's right. You better go. You better go. Get out of my herb bed. Those chickens make me so mad. I'd love for you to blow it off if you would, but I'm watering this. I don't think you watered it. Well, I'm using the trays, so it works. Buddy to the rescue, got those chickens out. Okay, I moved these over to the now dry tray. There probably is a much better way, but you are entering into seeing my insanity of how I decide to care for my plant babies. I'm very, very high maintenance mama with them. If I did not sell any locally, I think I would get more permanent type of things to start them in, because I honestly hate that I have to throw anything away like this, but at least it's paper. You can burn paper in like a burn pile, which we've done, so that makes me feel a little bit better. But it's also a way that I can help newer gardeners around here actually be brave to grow the fall winter garden. I was actually looking at my Facebook memories the other day, and I didn't even realize that it was 7 years ago I grew my first official fall garden. 8 years ago I was just growing garlic over the fall, but I did like a ton of stuff, and here I am helping other gardeners do a ton of stuff. That's because my good friend Robin, she helped me with getting some starts from her of things I hadn't grown, and then I direct sowed a bunch of stuff. So I want to help other people do that same thing, not so much because it does make a lot of difference money wise. You know, we put a lot of money into, I make my own starter mix. I have a mix that I cup them up to. I buy the cups, we pay for electricity, the water, we bought all the trays, but it's a great way to help somebody be able to grow food for their family for the long term. It's like the saying, give a man a fish, he eats a day. Teach a man to fish, and he's going to change generations. I don't know if it says that, but it's true. He's going to teach his kids to fish. They're going to teach their kids. They're going to eat for generations. And so that's what I feel about helping get people kick-started into gardening, is it's going to change the culture of their family for generations. It's going to help them much longer than me just giving them a head of lettuce from my garden, teaching them how to grow lettuce in their own garden. Okay, so here are 3 calendula. I love calendula because where we live, they actually will grow year round if your chickens don't dig them up, like mine were trying to do over my herb garden. And they actually bloom in the winter here too. They do better blooming in the winter than they do in the summer. So I love them and I want them to live over there. I'm kind of annoyed with my chickens. I love my chickens, got that love-hate relationship with them. Here I'm looking for specific broccoli for my friend. I thought I had it organized and I can't find it now. Found it. Broccoli Waltham 29. I actually sold all of these of mine because they didn't germinate as great as I thought they would, and I didn't keep track very well of what I was growing and selling. So there's 3 of them for her. You would think that I would be a little bit more organized by this time. I mean, everything's labeled, but since I move things around so much to water, because I really don't like things overwatered, I end up a little confused with where everything is. So let's see here. So many fun varieties though that I'm growing. It makes me excited to get them planted out in the garden. These are the only colors this year that I'm growing, and I hope they do really well. Broccoli Robs, it's gonna be so delicious. Okay, here is the tray, the second to last tray I'm sending off to its home. It's got a little sunburned, but otherwise all ready for the home. They are like my babies. I take care of them, and then I actually pray over my plant. I don't just pray over the plants in my garden. Every night I pray over my starts that whoever is supposed to have them, that they would be a blessing to them, that they would come across them when I am posting my extras, and then also that they would be very fruitful for their family, bless their family, show them the kindness of the Lord through growing this food. And I want everything we do to be a blessing to others. I don't want to do things just for my own gain or satisfaction. I would love to see people fed, both spiritually and physically, because of the things I put my hands to. So it's late and I didn't even show the process, but tonight during our teen Bible study, I stood at the counter and I cut pears and peeled them, and I made Ruth Ann Zimmerman's pears that she talked about on her YouTube video, and I simply cannot wait to have my kids have them on granola and yogurt because I have been looking for something that is not very sweetened. We love cinnamon, we love pears. I got these from a local couple who was selling them on Marketplace. They are beautiful, tasty pears. We've already eaten a lot raw in just one day. So these will go on my shelf. I'm so excited, and I think they're gonna be so delicious. Look her up, look up her recipe for pears, and I think you'd love it.